How's it going, YouTube? It's your Uncle Spearfield7. There have been so many news updates in the past couple days, it has been hard to keep track of. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the can of worms that I think Activision might be opening up with this CoD 4 Remastered confirmation. Now, I've seen the photos, I'm sure you all have, if you're following anything in the CoD scene. They have confirmed that CoD 4 will be remastered. There will be a campaign, there will be 10 multiplayer maps, but there's some details that I don't think they've covered yet, and I really am curious to see how it all pans out, how it all shakes out. And that is, I don't know if the multiplayer of CoD 4 is getting remastered. Now, if I look at this like a businessman, I don't understand how you would want to split up the player base. A player base, by the way, which is dwindling. I know Advanced Warfare and even Black Ops 3 are not boasting the type of player base that they're used to having. So it makes me kind of scratch my head. And ultimately, I think, you know, what the solution might be, and they haven't been specific about those 10 multiplayer maps, is that those multiplayer maps are going to be included somehow into the paradigm of Infinite Warfare. So we saw a reveal trailer, there was double jumping, people know that there is going to be enhanced movements. So I'm wondering if they do 10 multiplayer remastered maps, are they going to be played, are you going to have to play with these new mechanics, you know? Is it going to be a CoD 4 only package and an Infinite Warfare package? I mean, to me it does not make sense that they would spend, you know, 3 years developing a game and then as you can see by the popularity of all these YouTubers, the conversation has been about CoD 4. Drifter released a video of changes that he wanted to see in the game. I thought it was pretty arrogant. And Birdman's been talking about the top 10 CoD 4 maps and which maps should be included. And he actually released a video where he was kind of complaining about not having everything. I think Activision opened up a huge can of worms, and I think most of the interest right now is on the remastered title. CoD 4 was a revolutionary and innovative game that kind of, you know, masterminded how we play Call of Duty today. People aren't really down with the futuristic shit, but I just think, like, when you think about the amount of people that Activision has had to hire to make a game over the course of 3 years, I don't think they're going to go very quietly, and honestly, I think it's going to be harder for them to sell supply drops, to sell DLC. So ultimately, like, if I'm looking into my crystal ball about 6-8 months from now, I'm seeing a lot of disappointment from the Call of Duty community. They haven't been specific whether CoD 4 multiplayer is going to be a standalone. It makes sense to me that you would download the campaign and that the campaign would not be a problem to remaster. But it mentioned 10 multiplayer maps, but it didn't really go out of its way to be specific and say, hey, you know, these 10 multiplayer maps are going to apply to CoD 4. So I definitely think, you know, the CoD series is used to remaking maps, to reintroducing maps. We got Skyjacked and Nuketown, as you're seeing in this gameplay. I wonder, and I think people are going to go Code Red and go nuclear and drop Moabs on their PS4 systems and Xbox Ones. They're going to throw their BenQs like Frisbees when they realize that, you know, these CoD 4 maps are going to apply to an Infinite Warfare and not be a standalone option. It just doesn't, yeah, the math isn't really adding up for me right now, so I'm looking forward to hearing more updates. I'd be interested to hear what y'all think about all of these reveals and news and all that business. Honestly, I'm not really down for Advanced Warfare. I'm kind of bored with Black Ops 3. I've been kind of saying on this channel I'm looking for something new. And as far as like CoD YouTubing, there are just way too many of us out here. So trying to find my niche, trying to find what I really enjoy doing. But anyways, these are just some of my thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And until next time, this is your Uncle Spearfield7. See you later.